what we thought, like what we had was really genuine. We really, something sweet. Uh, but I don't know if we can get that kind of thoughts or such kind of topic uh, to try every day. So that's at least
Okay.
I feel that's a challenge for me.
So you feel like, so what you say is that it's difficult to be genuine every day.
No, think of such sweet topic like
Yeah. So sweet, good. So it's difficult to be positive every day.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's easy, so then what makes it positive? What do you think will help you positive? Well, the moment you did it, you felt positive, didn't you?
Yeah, and as I mentioned, Chinmay, like there are a lot of reasons. One, uh, it's it's been very long. We get to connect with a lot of old friends and all those things. The doing itself was a good exercise. I mean, recording itself was a good exercise, and posting it and getting connected with the friends, everything was good. But if we keep doing every day, I don't know if the level of fun or level of joy will be the same or not. I don't know. We need
Why?
to experiment.
Why? So it's like you telling, if this is true,
Mhm.
let's say, if you see anything you think has to be true, else it's false data. If this concept, what you said, if thing is interesting, don't know if you do it every day, it's going to be fun or not, you don't be serious. If that, because that is true for you, isn't it, Hari?
Yeah. I think it's true for me.
Okay, good. Then ask if that is applied, then that you have applied that in all aspects of your life. You have applied that in your work, you have applied that in your relationship, you have applied that in your money, in every aspect of your life, in your health. You feel that only in the beginning days it's fun, so you don't want to do it further because you feel further down the road it's going to get boring. So if that is true, then it reflects in all aspects of your life. So if you want to bring back joy, you want to bring back love, you want to bring back enjoyment, you want to bring back wealth into your life, then you have to be willing to play every day.
Okay, got it. Got the point.
Okay, good. So they say beginner's luck. Why? Because when you begin something, you're just playing. You're like, hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's just for fun. Let's see how it happens. Let's see. Hey, it's okay if I lose. It's okay. Just beginner's fun. You'll just be fun. You'll be willing to experience all, won't you? This is not just for Hari. It's for all of you. But the moment you win, you become serious. The moment you win, you're like, okay, I won this now, so I want to wait. I want to hold on to this. I don't want to lose it. And then you become a little bit serious. Then you'll say, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's make sure we are enjoying this. Hey, don't do this. Let's make sure we're all having fun. So you will end up having more rules and thinking it's going to help you have more fun. But you're actually killing the fun. Policies are different, rules are different. Rules are self-imposed barriers, false data. Policies are self-imposed discipline. You are living by guidelines, which should actually give you freedom. If someone asks you, hey, can you lend me 500 pounds, or can you come to my house tomorrow? Can you cook food for me? If someone asks you for any favor, your policies guide you. Someone asks me money, I'll say, hey, yeah, me and my wife have a policy that any amount more than this thing, I have to discuss with her. And if I have to lend any money to my friends, then that person has to be in constant touch with me in the last 5 months. So then I know, then I can lend money to that person. So I have a strict policy there. So policies give me freedom. But when we talk about money or any thing which you're not comfortable with, you push away because you have put so many rules, you find it challenging. You stop playing. There's a difference between playing and being childish. They are not the same. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Little bit. Chinmai,
What did
maybe
you
you
not
can
understand then, Hari?
childish and playing, like just trying to understand deep. How do we differentiate childish
Okay,
and
let me show you. Let's go to our favorite tool.
because I might say yes, but if I have not understand, I thought like it's good to ask.
I know you should never understand. That's the agreement you have made with me. That you're going to ask me questions and you're not going to go ahead without understanding.
Yes.
Good,
Okay,
you
right
asked.
spirit.
Else you would have broken the agreement. Well done. So you see, the child, where is the, oops. There it is. Everything is floating, so everything goes away and I have to go back and look for it.
And meanwhile, I also want to share. I looked at the banner that Louis created. That's really nice, and
I
that's giving a
know.
lot of ideas to us.
I know, it's so creative.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sure, Louis, like you have very good experience in playing with all these things. So really, as a beginner, it gives some direction. It gives some ideas like, oh yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we can try out this one. So yeah,
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
yeah, that's what it's good to learn in a group. So we can learn from each other as well.
Yes.
Of course, Chinmai
Actually, that's the
teaches us.
advantage.
Yeah, because Chinmay teaches us, and sometimes the image what we get, Chinmay, is you are too, pro and you are too perfect. So for us, it may take a long time to reach there. But when we when we see someone us like building this banner with such a creative ideas, then we feel really yeah, this is how we can also try. Yeah.
Good. You answered something. You shared something which is so powerful. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome. You answered something which is so powerful. It is a learning curve for all of you. You have to remember this for this is a truth which you all shared. Are you ready? This is a very powerful thing what Hari said.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, you guys think I am perfect. You guys think I'm perfect here.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I think I'm somewhere here. And I think someone else is perfect than me. Okay. And you think you're here. Okay. And you think it's too far away. Oh, Chinmai is too perfect. I can't reach there. But then you find someone, let's say another you. So we're all group members, right? So we all start off here. So we all start off in the same base. Now suddenly, one of you take a step forward and get results. Good or bad, doesn't matter. We're not talking about good or bad, because we get results as results. Result is the outcome of taking action. So you take action. The moment you see someone get results, you suddenly get inspired by this person, like how Hari said, right?
Yeah.
And Hari, you got inspired by Manish. You got inspired by Ahmed. You got lot of us have taking action. You got inspired by Elizabeth. All of us, you will start getting inspired by each and every one of you.
Yeah.
That is because they are closer to you in your gradient.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can relate it. Yeah.
So next time when you think you can't teach someone what you want, you can't teach something what you're good at, ask yourself, is that really true? Because someone else over there who I think is more perfect than me is better to teach someone who's over here. Okay. Who's someone over here? Someone who is better than someone who's higher on scale. This person will learn from this person.
Okay.
So you got inspired by Louis over here, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not so far away that I intimidate both of you. At the same time, I'm closer, I'm far away at the same time that I can inspire you. If I'm too far off, I would intimidate you, not inspire you.
Okay.
If I come close, the way I come closer is not by showing how good I am, is by showing how human I am.
Okay.
That's why you feel you find it easy to learn from me.
True. True. I mean, sometimes you shift the gears, knowing, but for us, it's important to catch up the speed or catch up the point, like understand it practically how we can,
You will
get
understand
there.
in your own pace. You're right. You will understand in your own pace. So you got inspired by Louis, then Louis will get inspired by someone else, and you keep moving forward. So that's why it's important that you take action. No matter where you are, up the scale or down the scale, but wherever you are an inspiration to someone below you.
Actually, Chinmay, I
True.
believe on your graph because I was also inspired by Harry because I saw his 10 steps, the way he did his uh, group page. Me, I haven't made my group page yet, but he did it already. So
I
I'm
know.
inspired on what he's doing.
So see, you inspired him, you inspired that, so you're going one below the other, one after the other.
Yeah.
I feel so good having these conversations.
Well done, good. Well done, good. So you're taking all the right steps, all of you. So that's why you're feeling good. So now, what I want to talk about is childish and playful.
Yeah.
What's the difference? That's what you asked me, right?
Yes.
Now you see, the child when they grow, their space is this small. Okay, let's say this is child. This is the child. Okay, the child is here. So when the child grows, I want everyone to participate. Manjit, Elizabeth, Diwali Ben, I want you all to say yes or type yes so that I know you are understanding. Not if you don't participate, I don't know whether you're understanding. Are you put me on automatic? You're here? Okay, good. So when child is born, the space is this. That's all. This for the child is when the baby. The space is very small. This is all it knows. It goes from A to B. It's small, like small baby card. That's all. It is not aware of other space. It's not aware that it has to go and stock up the fridge. It is not aware that there is a pandemic hysteria happening. It's not aware that it has to watch news. It's not aware that there has to be income in the house. It's not aware that there has to be food cooked. It's not aware of all that. So
carefree life.
So the space, there's a big space here. Okay. The child is not aware of that space. Okay, the child is aware of this, but within the space. So when you so this, you understand the space, and okay, all of you. Do you have any question on this?
But the child would be in the center, no? That's this dot should be in the center, no? Yeah.
Why should it be in the center, Manjit?
Because the child is thinking in a very carefree mind, no? So it doesn't have any ill feelings to anything, no? So
I'm not talking about carefree. I'm not talking about mind free. I'm not talking anything. I'm just talking about space of how what the child is small space. It's just having fun. That's all. It is not aware of other things. I didn't say anything about child carefree, child free, mind free, all of that. You assumed all of that. I want you to think with an open mind. If you think from your thoughts, if every information I give you, if you're processing with your data, by the time you understand, it will be your thoughts. My thought is not going to enter you into your mind at all. Okay, you're assuming stuff. If I don't use the word, don't use it to think. Okay, so that's where the child is. So if child doesn't know there is milk, child doesn't know child doesn't know there is a house, you have to pay rent. Child is not aware of that. They have to go to job, there are roads, there are governments, there is election. Child doesn't know all of this.
Yeah.
Right? Now, each one of us, and let's say that there is hysteria, and then there is, what other things do you think in your world? Tell me. That you have to have an online business, you have to do Facebook marketing. What else? Tell me. You have to do yoga, you have to do exercise. Then
Hospitals, insurance,
hospitals. Okay, good. Then what else is there?
Salaries of the employees.
Salaries of the employees, responsibilities. Good.
banking, savings,
Banking, savings. Then what else?
pensions,
Pensions. Yes.
goals, milestones.
Goals, milestones. Then
Product stocks or
product stocks. Yeah. Then you also have
Inventory management.
inventory management. Yes. Then TVs, Netflix,
Agreements.
agreements.
relationship with the children and also with the wife.
Yeah. All of this is there.
Maybe hygiene.
Hygiene, toilet paper.
Yeah.
You have that.
Social responsibilities. I mean, we can go on like.
Yes. So you understand the point.
Yeah.
Good. So the child is here, he doesn't know. Now, if I would put a boundary on you, some of you, not all of you, would have all of this in this space. Okay. So some of you will have a smaller space. Some of you will have a bigger space.
True.
Some of you don't have pensions. Some of you will have pensions. Some of you will not worried about. Some of you have toilet paper. Some of you don't have toilet paper. I don't know. But the relation, but it is not the same. The space is different. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now this baby is having fun in this space. In that space, being playful is whatever space you're on. Whatever space you have, be playful means be willing to win and lose with the same level of enthusiasm. Whatever space you have, the baby is relaxed. It doesn't care about whatever is happening. Baby wants what it wants, will play, will fall, will get up, will learn, will go. It doesn't have any barriers to itself. It will do what it wants. It will just play. If you introduce a new friend, it will immediately go hug the new friend. It will play. It doesn't have any kind of blocks. Yes. So being childish, so this is playful. So most of you are playful. Like if you look at all the before you go to childish, let me examine playfulness for an adult. Okay, let's take an adult. Adult is here. Okay, there are 3 adults. Okay, let's take a different color. There's an adult here. Then it's not matching. Yeah, this one. Okay, so we have 3 other adults here. So one adult is this space, another adult is in this space. Okay, now let's say this person is having more particles in the space, more elements, more particles in the space. So this person, the concept is, if you have more particles in your space, the more responsible you are, the more wealthy you are. Okay, that's the one tiny thing. I'll teach you that another time, but you just have to understand that the more particles you have, the bigger the space, the more powerful you are. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
One example, your space is your home. Yesterday, you made your space Facebook by putting your video there.
Okay.
So you made your space a little bit bigger.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. And within your own company, let's say the CEO of the company will have a very big space, will be aware of a lot of things: salary employees, pension of employees, we'll have to worry about inventories, stocking,
Crisis
production,
management.
rent, bill, then lot of things the CEO will have to take care.
Yeah.
Right? So that is, the bigger the space, the more powerful you are. So the responsibility of this person is this space. Okay, so playfulness is this person is willing to have fun in this space. If this person doesn't care, oh, we run out of toilet paper, it's okay. You run out of pension, it's okay. We'll figure it out. You run out of savings, it's okay. We'll make money again. You fell down, the relationship went down, it's okay. We'll sit down, we'll talk about it, we'll resolve it. Whatever it is, this person, if you're willing to move inside this space freely, without any restrictions, that is playfulness.
Okay.
If you say, oh, you know what, let's say this is pension, and say this is relationship, okay, and you're like, let's go there, you're like, oh, no, we don't talk about money, let's talk about relationship. Oh, no, I'm not free today, let me I have to go somewhere else. You're ignoring the space. You have space, you went there once, but then you stopped going there. You are preventing yourself from going to all areas of your space. Okay, that means you are not willing to play. Okay.
Mhm.
So consciously we are trying to avoid.
Consciously you are trying to avoid.
Okay. Yeah.
You will come up with some excuse. Oh, the God said this, or the religion doesn't love me, or you'll come up with some excuse.
Actually,
Not
Chinmai,
go to that space. Oh, we don't talk about religion outside, or we don't talk about sex over there. We don't talk about money here. We don't talk about food there. You'll come up with some excuse.
Yeah. So
It's true for you. I'm not saying it's wrong about, but be aware that if you're avoiding a space in your thing, that means you're not willing to play. So if you're willing to play completely, the best way to think of it is, imagine the best sports person you want. The best sports person, like let's say Roger Federer for tennis. This is his tennis court. Are you still with me? Are you still enjoying the match? Are you still enjoying the presentation?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is going to be a little bit deep, but you can take it. I didn't have plans to teach it today, but one question went to another, so we are here.
No, if it's taking too much time, then we can summarize.
I think we have. You're going to discuss something today, right?
Yeah, we'll discuss. I'll teach this and I'll go. I'll just teach this one, because playfulness and child, because you started playing yesterday. And I want you to get this, because if you want to continue playing today, you have to nail this. If you want to do videos again tomorrow, if you want to go out and share your knowledge, if you want to go out and teach again, you have to be willing, you have to be playful. So what if I know you will stop being playful. I know you will start becoming serious. So that's why I'm teaching you this. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let this person, this is Roger Federer. If he wants to win, he will move all over the tennis court on his side of the match. Okay, I can hear some keystrokes. Can you mute? So this is his side of the tennis court. So he'll move everywhere. He is willing to play every stroke, any return. That's why he's willing to win. Are you with me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So same way in your space, whatever your space is, be willing to move everywhere. That is playfulness. Now, childishness is not being willing to lose anything. Childishness is something even more different, is that you are taking your own space and you're ignoring that space. You're choosing to ignore certain particles in your space.
Okay.
That's why you find someone being, why are you so irresponsible? Why are you paying? Why are you behaving like a child? These are the words you use subconsciously. You'll be like, oh, why is that person behaving like a child? Why is, well, that person doesn't have pension, or that person doesn't have savings, or that person is not is not waiting for the red signal to cross. Like, why? He's being so childish. It's because a person is not willing to
Use the
communicate
space.
all the elements in the space. So the person is reducing the space. Okay? When the person reduces the space, what happens?
No progress.
No progress. Then what else? Then what else happens when the person reduces the space?
Limitations.
Limitations. Good.
Procrastinating.
You procrastinate. Yes. Very good.
He will be stuck.
He'll be stuck. Yes. He'll be stuck. Good. Then he can't go anywhere. He's self-imposed. He can actually go till here. He can go everywhere. But what stops him is his own childishness. He's too scared to go outside that.
Can I say that's a limiting beliefs?
That's the limiting beliefs? Yes, absolutely. Limiting beliefs. All of that is so true. 100%. So next time you are stopping yourself from going to a space, ask yourself, why? Because there is something you are always limiting it because you have chosen to reduce your space. Hari, you can go out and teach every day. You can go out and do a video every hour for 1 minute for the rest of your life. You must be willing to accept everything which is in that space.
I'm getting it, Chinmay. Maybe there is few things. I mean, I completely getting this, understanding this, but I'm thinking why someone might choose to limit it. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, because
Just
of
striking.
because of something happened in the past. Say that this person is having full life. Okay, this person knows it started off with a full space.
Mhm.
Okay, then what happened? Let's take this person out. So this person is there. So this person was going everywhere. Like, oh yes, he's happy everywhere. Okay, he's happy going everywhere. But suddenly what happened? He hit with one particle. Something happened with this particle. Someone told him or her, this is not good. You can do better. Criticized or fell down, had a failure.
Okay.
So this person didn't accept it.
Okay.
So this person thought, okay, I can't accept. Oh, this. So it's okay. I can. So this person decided to ignore this space, then start playing here, because the moment someone invalidates you, nothing can happen to you unless you invalidate yourself.
Yeah, so true.
If someone tells you, oh Hari, that video was bad. Louis, what are you doing there? You don't have hair on your head. What are you doing? How can you teach someone how to do business from home? The moment you accept it, then you will stop going to that spa. Then you will automatically reduce your space. Then you will go somewhere else here. Hear something else, someone else will criticize you. Someone else will tell you something. Then, and you will ignore, you will not like it. So then you will ignore, you will reduce that space there. So same way like that. And worst of all, you will judge someone else. You will
compare someone else.
Not compare is different. You will judge someone else. You will tell someone is someone is, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. That person can do better. Oh, that person is doing so bad. Oh, you will judge someone.
It's like there's a saying there, Chinmay, what somebody else thinks and talks about you is none of your business. You know.
Good. I good saying. So when you judge someone, when you judge someone on this space, what happens is the moment you judge someone on this particle, you're judging yourself. You're limiting being playful there yourself because you said someone else can't do that. So when you want to do it, you stop yourself. So you stop going there. So the reason why your space reduces, only two reasons: you invalidate yourself or you invalidate others.
Okay.
That's the only reason. So you invalidate yourself, you invalidate others, you go all your life. You accept someone else's invalidation and you become small.
Yeah.
And people will say, hey, this is okay. Come here. This is not too scary. This is okay. So you will start having a small space. The moment you have small space, you will start behaving like a child because a child has a small space. You're running out of responsibilities. So if you have knowledge, you have skills which can help another person, it's your responsibility, it's your ethical duty to teach that, to share that with someone.
Can I add something?
Yes, Louis.
I think what you're talking about here is all about comfort zone. Because if the people is within their comfort zone, they can move freely. They can do anything they want as long as on their comfort zone. We're so afraid of going out because we are not aware of what we are going to experience if we get out of that comfort zone. But sometimes the problem is we are sometimes, for example, on my part, I saw someone in the Facebook who is so irritating. You know that? So I don't want other people think that, oh, Louis keep on doing that. He's so irritating like that. I don't want to be marked as a person who's so what do you call that? A person who's so irritating like that.
Okay.
Because sometimes there are some people that what they're doing is not within their, what do you call this one? Sometimes really the the things that they're doing on Facebook, or maybe their confidence, that the confidence level is too high. So sometimes there
So
is
if I understand you correctly,
imbalance on that.
if I understand you correctly, you are worried that someone will call you irritating?
Because I've seen other people who keeps on posting on Facebook without any information
I
that
know.
the person is giving. So it's a little bit irritating.
Good.
That's what Chinmay refers to noise, right? Is that
Good.
right?
It's there. So that is nothing but an example of you invalidating another person. For you, it's noise. For somebody else, it's gold. Remember, for you, what I am teaching is gold. Okay? But for this person, what I am teaching is noise.
But in social media, we have all type of people, Chinmay. Like,
Good.
how do
So
we?
what? There are 8 billion people on the planet. Are you going to tell me that every one of them should behave like this and someone behave like that?
No, but just coming back to the point what Louis said, like, how do we restrict the noise? And
You can't restrict the noise. If you restricting the noise means, this is what happens when you restrict the noise. You put a barrier here. When you put restriction, it doesn't. When you put restriction, it stops both parties from exiting.
then there's no point in differentiating between noise and non-noise. Like,
It is
we
not
should
for
never
you.
judge it.
What I am teaching and the person who irritates you by posting noise is the same thing. If you try to go and prove that person wrong, that person will fight with all that person's life to prove he is right.
Hello.
Everyone is always right from their point of view.
मैं conference call थे यहाँ. हाँ जी. हाँ जी. You had some idea?
Can you hear me? Wait, let me just. So everyone is right from their point of view.
Yeah.
So Louis, when you do that, ask yourself, because you found someone irritating, you have to just, so you, let's say you were here, you were having this person, okay, this person was in your space, okay, this person was here, and this person, your space was there, okay, Louis.
Okay.
This person started doing noise. You found it was irritating, so you withdrew from that space. The moment you put a barrier to that person, I'm not saying go and listen to that person, I'm not saying, you, if you put a barrier, you're restricting your space. When you do that, I agree, you are stopping this person from coming into your space. Mission is accomplished. But the other thing is also accomplished, is you are not able to go to that space. Your space is also restricted. Okay.
That's why maybe for me to understand what you're talking about, I think that's the reason why, even though you have the best post, even though you have the best ideas, along the way, there will be someone who's going to dislike what you did.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, because you cannot please everybody, right? So all you need to do is to have an open mind. Someone will say no, someone will say yes. All you need to do is just do it. Just be happy doing it. Just be playful.
Exactly. Very good. Some will, some want, so what? Move on. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the game. When you're playing the game, some will cheer you, some will say boo, some will congratulate you, some will want you to fail. It's part of the game. When Roger Federer is playing, half the court and will want him to lose. Roger Federer and Djokovic are playing. Half the court want Djokovic to make a mistake, and other half wants Djokovic to win. When Djokovic, this is about tennis, when Djokovic makes a mistake, the other half will say, yay, who's supporting Roger Federer? Yes? Do you know the concept, what I'm telling?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But does Djokovic or Federer get bothered with that?
He's
Sometimes
focused on
but
what
they
he's
don't.
doing.
Most of the time they don't.
They have coaches as well that mentally support them, you know. Yeah.
That's yes, but they have coaches to mentally support them to achieve one thing, that they maintain their space. So no matter what happens, their space is big. They are not restricted.
Hmm.
That's what positive attitude is. Positive attitude is, no matter what, I will go wherever I want in this space. Nothing can help, nothing can stop me. So the only two reasons what stops you is you invalidating someone else. That means you're denying someone else's existence. Oh, I don't like that car. Oh, I don't like that color. Oh, that person is so shabbily dressed. Oh my God, that person is irritating me. When you pass a judgment on someone, you are restricting, you're putting a barrier. The moment you put a barrier, space reduces. The moment you put another barrier, so that is one. You put a barrier by judging others. The second type of barrier you put is you accepting another person's judgment. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louis, do you understand?
Yes.
So how will you apply it?
Well, for me, I think what you've been telling us is that just don't care. As long as you're happy on what you're doing, focus on what you're doing, just keep on doing what you're doing, and don't think about what other people can tell you. All you need to do is just do it.
Let's do it. Exactly. There will be. Now see, you haven't even gone into selling. Okay, you haven't even gone into selling. Like, I know you sell, Louis. I'm talking about, say, let's say this is a room. Okay. this is the stage. Let's do a nice stage. This is the stage. Okay, you are standing here, nicely dressed. This is you. You're on top of the stage. Okay, there are all these people. You want to sell them. You are teaching them. Okay, you want to sell them. You want to sell them your product. You go on the. Oops, sorry. You go on TV, you go on webinar, you go on Facebook Live, you go on website, you go on YouTube, you're teaching. All of this is the same platform. You want everyone to like you. Okay, so you're moving around. Now, when you're on stage, this is what you have to accept, that if you want 10 people to buy from you, if you want 10% to buy from you, you need 90% to hate you or not agree with you. That's the game.
Yeah, it's
Maybe-
actually it's a 82. It's a Pareto principle, right?
Okay, what 80-20? Either whatever you
80-20.
want. If let's say you're willing, let's say you're going to launch your product, your Facebook Live 27. Then you're going to launch a product. You're going to launch your group. You're going to start marketing your group. You're going to sell, and you're like, you know what? If 100 people come, I'm okay. I'm happy if I get 5 sales. Something you must have had some mental calculations like that when you have gone and made a presentation, when you have made pitches. I'm sure all of you have gotten some kind of thinking where, you know what, if I get 5, I'm happy. Have you had that thought in your mind? Or 5 or 10 or 20, I'm happy?
Yeah.
What you're actually telling is, I only want 5, I don't want the 95.
No, we think about minimum as in minimum. This is something, the minimum which we'll be content with.
That's what you have missed out, the other part. What
Okay.
you're telling is, when you're playful, you will say, I'll take the 5 who will buy and I will take the 95 who will not buy. Being playful is you're accepting both.
Mm. Yeah.
Because why will you only accept one? Look at the yin and yang in the, what do you call that? It's got, do you know what yin and yang is?
Yeah.
It's got this, it's got a nice, like this, and it's got a dot here and a dot there. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does it mean? It shows the opposites. It's all part of the one. What it says is, be willing to accept both.
Mm.
You're not willing to accept both. You only want one. So when you only want one, your space will reduce. Space will reduce. When your space reduces, you become a child. You become childish. You become irresponsible. You procrastinate. You block yourself. You stop yourself. You do all. That is what happens when you don't accept both. You invalidate others, you judge others, or you accept others' judgment, or you accept others' invalidations.
Okay. Chinmay, at this point, I have one question or like one thing to be clarified. Because everyone has a limited energy. Okay. And everyone has limited skill set. And you are good in one area and you may not be good in another area. And if you try to focus on, like say you had the previous diagram, so 10% and 80%, where you can focus 10% and achieve good results than leaving out the 90% and wasting most of your energy without achieving the results.
Okay, what's your question?
So which one is the best? Like focus both and see how it works, or like, if you can focus on 20 members and you can yield the good results. So which approach to be taken?
I'll tell you the secret of it. It's very simple. Focus on what you're good at, and what you're not good at, either delegate, automate, template, or eliminate. I
Yeah,
call it date.
yeah.
So delegate, automate, template, eliminate. That's all. Do this and your life will be much easier. And most important, hire a coach. Most important, hire a coach. I cannot emphasize you more of this. If you want to be like someone and you like the person who you are, then hire a coach. Hire that person as a coach. This is the secret to life. When it's foggy, when you're in the fog, it's foggy. Someone else can see better. Your coach can see better.
Yeah, great.
So whatever you can afford, whatever you can, go get the coach who know can go from here to here, wherever you want to go, the coach can take you. It's very simple.
Okay.
This is applied by everywhere. You look at all the legends, all the geniuses out there, they all had a mentor or a coach.
Yeah, true. Agreed. When you are explaining about the 90-10, so I was having some difficulties in digesting that completely. Yeah, this diagram. So that's why I was thinking, but your answer to date concept gave some good answers. I mean, I can relate to that. Chinmay. Thanks.
Good, you're welcome. But here I spoke about this not to tell you 90-10. What I spoke about this is when you're on the stage selling, you should be willing to accept the whole audience, not just the ones who will love you, not just the ones who will buy from you. Then that's when you come across as ingenuous. That's when you come across as fake. You must be willing to accept everyone in the audience. Some will buy, some will boo, some will love you, some will run away from you. Some will come and say, oh my God, you're the worst speaker I've ever heard. Oh, so what? You focus on what who you have helped. You accept everyone. You want secret? This is all pure truths of life. You know it is because you're still asking me questions, and you know it's going deeper into your mind. It's making more points. It's making sense in not just your Facebook group. It's making sense to every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
Look at any aspect in your life, whether in your job, if you have reduced your space, find out why you have reduced your space. Maybe the first day of joining a new job, you were willing to go everywhere. You're willing to go and communicate, say hi to all your members. You're willing to learn new process, new everything. But suddenly you put a space. Suddenly you put a barrier. By the time you have worked there for 10 years, a new person comes in and the person asks, hey, who's that person? Your advice will be, hey, don't talk to that person. Don't do that. Because you've already put the space around you. So you accept this is space. I haven't taught you energy. I haven't taught you time. This is space. This is the concept of space. So anything, that's why you have to protect your mind. They say that you have to protect your mind is because who you allow in your space can impact your mind. So you don't want negative people. You don't want people who judge you. You don't want people who criticize you. So you want them out. You don't reduce your space. You just stop communicating with them. They leave your space.
But Chinmay, in some people, if someone criticized them, there are two kinds of people. Other people receive criticism, they stop. But other people, when they receive criticism, they keep on improving. What are the things that they need to improve?
See, that's true. Now, what happens with that is, I used to think that's right, Louis, because I used to take criticism and I would accept that and I would work on it. Now, there's a flaw in that, because if you accept all criticism, that means you're implying you always have to keep improving. You're implying there is nothing good in you. So people will always criticize. There will always be things to improve.
Yeah.
So there is nothing called constructive criticism. There is nothing called good criticism or bad criticism. Criticism is criticism. You never criticize another person. If you want to criticize, you cannot. There is no you don't criticize. You ask the other person, what's happening? Do you want my help? Can I help you? Okay, good. Where are you going? Okay, why do you ask the person? You ask the person questions because they know the answer. What is courage? I told you the courage is the spirit, my soul giving out energy to you, right? To make you, to encourage you. Everyone's gone silent.
No, no.
Yeah.
Taking it on board.
Thinking deep now. but it's good. What you said is the courage is giving others courage
Giving
in
out
encouraging
energy.
them. Yeah.
Encouraging them.
Yeah.
Good.
Encouraging.
So what happens when you encourage them? You are expanding their space. Suddenly they feel, wow, I can achieve this. Oh, when you encourage someone, that person who has never gone out of the house for a week, you encourage that person saying, you know what, it's not that bad. You can go out down the road. It's okay. Then that person's space will little bit increase. So you increase the space by encouraging, you add courage, you use your courage, you generate courage. Courage is infinite. Your job is to only generate courage. You can generate unlimited amount of courage. You can do it any number of times. When you are willing to be playful and walk all over the space, when you're everywhere in the space, you're always playful. Your courage is unlimited.
So Chinmay, you're basically talking about limitations and building up barriers yourself, which prevents you from moving forward in a way.
In a way, yes. You joined halfway. So what I would it's about, we were talking about why you did your video yesterday and why you would stop doing tomorrow or stop doing today is because when you did what you did yesterday was you were playful. You were playful to do a video for 30 seconds. Everybody was fun. Yeah, let's do it. I'll do it. Yeah. Everyone did it. But then when I ask you to do it again today, you'll be like, no, I don't want. Maybe one will do, maybe not. You're like, I don't want to do it every day. No, it's so boring. No, I don't want to do it. Oh, people will, someone said, someone left a comment to me that you're annoying. Oh my God, I know, I don't want to do that. So what happens is you start off. So I wanted to teach the concept of being playful and being childish. So playful is you're being to win and lose with same level of enthusiasm. You're willing to go all over the space. Sorry, I'll use this. You're willing to travel all over the space. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, everywhere. You will go everywhere and post 24 hours 7. You don't care if 500 people tell you you speak like crap and 5 people tell you you're amazing. You will go on, do everything. So the concept here is you listen to me is because I have slightly got better improvements here. So you want what I have, so you're listening to me. So this person is listening to someone else. So what I speak is noise to this person. Do you get it? So what I
Yes.
speak is gold to you. What you speak, maybe it's noise to me, maybe it's not. So it's different. So it's not what I want. So your message is always beneficial because there is someone else down the line.
So basically what you're saying is, from my understanding, is even if you may think you are creating noise, yeah, to some, it doesn't matter, just keep going anyway and carry on doing it on different platforms,
Yes.
because you're going to strike soon. You're going to hit the strike and somebody's going to listen.
Keep going.
That's what.
The moment you accept someone's criticism, you reduce your space. The moment someone will come and say, you know what, Saroj, I'm your good friend. I just want to let you know, if you just change this, no, you'll do much better. The moment you accept it, you have shrunk. You have to
So
accept.
meaning you're not going to accept any criticism, even though it's good for you, for your improvement.
There is a difference in being, your self-learning is different and improving is different. If you are making the same, if you're doing the same video tomorrow, see what you're saying is, why it becomes noise. See, this is time. Okay. I told you that you have to become constant for your clients, right? You have to become a point of constant.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you, let's say you did this video yesterday. Okay. You did this video yesterday. You did video 1 yesterday. Okay. Now, if you do the same video 1 tomorrow, and you're thinking you will do the same message throughout, the curve, when if this is, let me say, this is time, this is you. Okay. Let's say you started, this was you started time yesterday, you did 1 video yesterday, you all felt, wow, this is good, this is nice, you all like playful. Now what happens when you do the same video tomorrow? You think it will be the same. Nothing in the universe is the same. The moment you do the same video today, you think it's constant, but it's actually faded. Oh, I can't copy, damn it. It would have been so nice if I could copy.
You have to highlight it.
If you think by doing the same video today it is same, no, you have reduced yourself slightly. If you do a different video, you have improved yourself. So in this world, if you don't want to be noise, if you want to be value, if you want to add value, you have to be the constant. Constant means you're improving every day. That is a true constant. I'll prove it to you. You see, you put a iron pillar outside and you come back after 100 years. It's a constant, right? 100, you drill 500 feet below the ground, you put an iron pillar, you fill plant down, and you come back after 500 years. You think it should still be there. It's a constant, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you think it will be the same pillar?
It could
No,
be.
it could be rust.
It would be rusted. It would have been weathered out. It would be lost its shine. It would have lost its paint.
Yeah.
So it's not the same, right? So
Yes.
if you want, it's not accepting criticism. It is about you constantly improving. When you're constantly improving, you don't care about criticism because you know you're improving. Every day you read books, every day you have a coach, every day you improve, you're improving yourself. If I don't work out every day, my body will go weaker. If I don't appreciate, if I don't work out every day, do you think my body will stay the same?
No.
If I don't eat healthy every day, do you think my body will stay the same?
No.
Yeah.
If I don't what do you say, express love and have healthy relationship with my wife, do you think the relationship will be the same?
No.
No.
So I have to maintain the relationship, just to maintain what it is right now, I have to do new things. Yes, if I just give her, if let's say tomorrow I'll make something special for her, okay, she'll love it. The moment you make, if I make the same dish tomorrow, day after tomorrow, is it special?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You know that. So how can you apply, how can you think just because you make a video yesterday and you make the same video today is special? It's not special. It's slightly special, but soon it'll get boring. And someone will come and say, hey, you should do this. Hey, you know what? You should come and, you know what? I want to help you. You should make these videos. Hey, you know what? You're doing a good job. You're doing all these videos every day. Maybe you should improve a little bit this. They'll come and criticize you. But why? You don't need criticism when you're constantly learning. When you're constantly improving, you don't need criticism. When you accept it, when you accept a criticism, you are actually validating that you haven't learned.
Chinmay, how do we differentiate criticism with the feedback? It could be a feedback also, right? It could be a constructive.
Why should
We
you
don't
need feedback? Criticism and feedback, you don't need both of them. It's the same thing.
Then how do we improve? Because just to relate one incident.
You know you need to improve.
Okay. But
you know.
Unless there are some elements where I may not be aware, like my knowledge may not
That's
be,
true.
you know.
That's why you see, there are, before you joined 10-day Launchpad, there were things you were not aware of. Yes.
Yeah.
I made you aware.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what it is. No one will know. You don't know until you don't know. Okay. You don't know what you don't know. That's the truth.
Can I just say that I think no matter what happens generally, and I used it in one of my barriers when I did the 10 points and stuff like that, when I had one of my mentors said, oh, you could do this presentation next month and next presentation. And I said, yeah, okay. So I was thinking I had a couple of weeks, but he goes, no, this month. So that was only a week away. And then, so I was like, I can't do that. And I was like, I had to convince myself. And I think it was my belief system thinking I couldn't. But then when I had my idea that I shouldn't use it and he didn't like it, I had to rise above that myself, because it's having that push inside of you. And that was my learning curve. So I understand what you mean about criticism. You'll get the criticism, but I think personally, when you stay consistent, from my experience, I feel that I've had to rise above it and prove, not prove my point, but own what I was talking about as mine, and this is what I want to express to the world. And I think it's having that edge within yourself to push above the criticism.
Good.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. What do you think?
It's simple. You know you are scared of criticism. You are scared of feedback for only one reason. Because they are telling the truth. You have not improved. If you are constantly growing, if you are constantly improving, I don't care about my criticisms. I don't care. People will always tell me, Chinmai, you should do this. I don't care. Because I know every day I work hard, I read my books, I have a coach for everything in my life which I want to improve, and I invest in myself and I grow, and my intention every day is to help my clients. I have that. So I know things, I know I have good and minus. I accepted both. But I'm every day going to use my good and make it better every day.
So are you saying, so at that point when I chose to carry on doing what I decided in the first place, I wasn't accepting his criticism, or I was, I'm not quite sure.
You knew you had to do it because it was not criticizing you. You wanted to validate yourself. You didn't accept another person's invalidation. Someone said, no, Saroj, you can't do this.
Right.
Someone said, no, Saroj, you can't do this. You wanted to do this. Someone said, no, Saroj, you have to do this week. You have to do this presentation.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? No, I'm going to do this video. I'm going to do this presentation. And whatever happens, you were willing to accept both.
Right. I see. Okay.
You were playful.
Right. Yeah. I was willing to go the next step. That's what you're saying, to move forward.
And you were willing to fail as well. If things had gone the wrong way, you were willing to accept that responsibility.
Okay, cool.
True, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. And then I got good results. And even if I didn't, I knew that, you know what, I've done it now. It's okay. I'll just learn and do it the next time a different way. Simple. It was that. And I think I could see myself doing that. It wasn't about proving to him I'm right or you're right or everybody's right. It's just about getting on with it.
You were willing to accept both sides.
Okay.
You were willing to accept both sides. That is what you were willing to accept.
But you have to be at a certain level, maybe. I don't know.
You want to be playful, Saroj. That's the
just
thing.
Playful.
You want to be playful. You play the game for the sake of the game.
So it's like the story of the baby who travels a bit and sees the heater. The parent will tell them not to touch, but they'll touch the heater. But what you're saying is, well, maybe not. That's not a good example, but
don't make up stuff. It's simple. You want to play the game, play the game.
Play the game. Okay.
When you're playing a game, you want to win. You don't care if you win or lose. When you play Uno or when you play cricket or when you play whatever card game or board games with your family, you don't care if you win or lose. You just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what business is. That's what life is.
But in this case, since we are dealing with clients, we want the clients to get benefited. So we want to.
It's the same thing, Hari.
Okay.
There is no excuse. There is nothing.
No, I'm not coming up with excuse.
You have different life approach for clients, different life approach for your wife, different life approach for other people.
No, Chinmai, listen me out. What I'm saying is, you want to put more efforts. You want to give more than what you have promised. So for that one, you need to improve for sure, but you need to come up with something a greater value to the client. Then
are you saying that you will only add greater value if there is a client?
No, I don't say. I'm saying like we can't be playful. We need to be sure that that will help the client.
How you will teach if there is one person or if there is 100%, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but what my point was, we can't be playful all the time.
What is playfulness? Sure. What have you understood? My playfulness is, if you fail, you accept, you apologize, you move on, and you do better tomorrow. You stop being playfulness is it's not that you make a fault. It's just that you don't want to take the responsibility of making a fault.
Okay.
You want to drop the responsibility. Oh, I don't want that. What is a bad decision and a good decision? You make decisions all day long.
Yeah.
You want to make a good anytime you decide what is a good decision and what's a bad decision, correct? Who decides? You.
Yeah. Based on the outcome or based on the satisfaction and the process. Yeah. We decide.
Based on all of that is nonsense. The only thing which decides what is a good and a bad decision is your level of responsibility of the outcome.
Okay.
If someone tells you if your client asks for a refund, you drop responsibility. If client gives you a bonus, you're like, oh, good decision. So you decide what is a good decision and a bad decision, because you, based on what responsibility, based on the level of responsibility you decide to enforce.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's your responsibility. You feel, you know what, I have to do more. Okay, I'll do more. Fine, you're responsible for sleeping. You're responsible for working 20 hours a day. You're responsible for eating whatever it is you want to do your best for the client. You do full best. And then some days you're like, you know what, I've not had time with my client with my family for a whole week. I've been spending work on this client. Let me take 2 days off and just have time with my family. It's a nice sunny day out. You know what, let me cancel 2 p.m. meeting with this 10-day launchpad. Let me go out for a walk. I can do that. I could have done that. That means then I should be willing to take responsibility for all. If I had done that, it is a good decision or a bad decision depends on how much I am willing to take responsibility of the outcome.
Yeah.
If you come and if I had dropped today's Zoom call and said, hey guys, I had to go out if I had come up with a lie, then I know it'll eat me inside. It will shrink my space. Because that is integrity. I'll talk about integrity another time. But when I'm open with you, when I say, you know what, hey, it was sunny and I want to leave, and some of you would have said, Chinmai, you said you should be a professional and not, you should show up for your once. And when I accept that, I have shrunk my space. So you see, you set the space and you shrink based on how you accept criticism and validation, because you dropped responsibility.
Yeah.
You first make a decision, you're fully happy, you want to start doing a video, someone says you're bad, you drop responsibility. Oh, it's bad. So whether it's a client or your wife or your husband or your friend or your partner or anything, you decide what is a good decision or a bad decision. You decide whether you want to be playful or childish or serious.
Yeah. Got it.
What did you get?
Yeah. Basically, believe in yourself. Like whether it's an improvement or it's not. You decide. You take the criticism or feedback. So you take the call based on what you think is good for you and the clients.
Yes, because you are willing to accept that responsibility. If you charge your clients 500 pounds, you're willing to accept the responsibility of 500 pounds.
Mm.
If you don't have the confidence to ask 100 pounds, then you're not willing to take that responsibility.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's all. The reason I can sell a $20,000 product is because I'm willing to take $20,000 responsibility. I have sold once a $100,000 coaching program. I am willing to take the responsibility of that. So you make so many decisions in your business, right? You
Yes.
take responsibility of everything, good or bad, correct?
Yes.
That's why you have the business, because you're willing to accept everything of you in the business.
Yes.
Your employees don't always say, I love you, Louis. Your employees also complain about you, correct?
Yes.
You accept both. That's why you can go everywhere in your company. Oops. That's why you can go everywhere in your company. Your company will keep growing is because you're willing to communicate with every aspect of your company. You are not reducing your space. You don't mind going on the TV show to interview. You don't mind if there are 50 bad reviews about your product. You don't care. You will just go tomorrow again. Won't you?
Yeah.
You don't care if someone says, I don't believe your product can actually cure Louis. I think you're fake. Say, it's okay. Don't believe. I'll do it.
Yeah. All you need to do is just do it.
Yeah, I know. So that's what it is. You are willing to accept. Look at anything in your life which is beautiful. Every one of you. Look at anything in your life which is perfect. Can you think of an item in your product, in your life, which you think is perfect?
Yeah.
Can you think of it?
As long as I'm with my family, for me, that's already.
Okay, good. Your family is perfect. Okay, good. Then what
Yeah.
else? Hari, what do you think in your life is perfect? Manjit, Saroj, what do you think in your life? Elizabeth, what do you think in your life is perfect?
Yeah. Family, fitness.
One thing. Name one thing which you think is perfect.
Family.
Family. Okay, then what else? Who will next?
My gratitude for every moment.
No, that's not a thing. That's nothing. That means nothing. What is one thing in your life which is perfect? Your house, your key, like something, your friend, your whatever. What is the one thing in your life which is perfect?
My work.
Your work. Okay, good. Then what else? Then who's next? Saroj.
I would say family too.
Okay, good. Family. You say it's perfect is because you accept them for all their pluses and all their minuses.
Yeah.
That's why it's perfect for you.
Also, the knowledge of my business in my
Only one.
holistic therapy. Yeah.
Only one.
Sorry.
The reason why you feel that's perfect in your life is because you can take it, you accept both plus and minus.
Yeah.
True.
That's why. You think your Facebook video is not perfect is because you only accept the plus and not the minus. That's all. It's simple as that.
I did the video again. I didn't think it was perfect, but I did it.
Good.
Like me, I apologize to my viewers that sorry, it's cut off one internet and my phone, and they said it was really nice anyway. And I thought,
Nobody
okay.
cares.
There you go.
Think what you think is a problem, no one gives a damn. Nobody
Yeah.
thinks it's a problem.
Yeah.
You make it big in your mind. So anyway, now you understand what is playful and things. So I want you to be playful about your own life, about your own game, about everything in your life. Be playful. Be willing to win and lose. Same level of enthusiasm. Play the game for the sake of the game.
Yeah. Without light, there is no dark. Without dark, there is no light.
How does that help you, Saroj?
How does it help me? Because it's just saying there's hope. It doesn't matter if there's darkness because the light's always going to go back on.
That's not what I said. I said accept the darkness and the light with the same thing. You said something else. That is a false data. There is no light without darkness. There is no darkness. No, I love darkness and I love lightness. That's what I meant. You thought you just used something and you put it into a pigeon box. I didn't say every good has badness. No, I said accept both.
Okay.
Because when you accept both, it's the one, it's the same thing. So you will accept full responsibility for it. That is what I'm telling. Go and look for the pluses and go and look for the minuses and love them the same. I didn't say for every like on Facebook, you will get a negative hate. I didn't say that.
Okay.
That means nothing, right? For every 5 likes, you will have 5 hates. That means nothing. You see, when we are told these sentences, which means nothing. But we just say it like it because it sounds poetic, but it's absolutely no value. No practical implementation. For every 5 kisses, I get 5 slaps. What? Doesn't make sense. For every darkness, there is lightness. What is that? Isn't it like when you accept it in life? For every 500 pounds, I will give away five. Like, it doesn't make sense. But you are willing to accept if I kiss, I'm also willing to accept the slaps. If I get 5 likes, I'm also willing to accept the trolls commenting on my post.
So you're talking about acceptance either way.
Yes.
Okay.
Unconditional acceptance. Unconditional.
Okay. Maybe I was light and dark is from a different context then. Okay, got it.
It doesn't matter which context. I am talking about this. So that's why it is so difficult to take in new information. And I'm so glad that you're doing it such a great job. All of you are doing so nice. You're learning, you're growing, you're taking in new information, and you're willing to give away old information. That is so powerful. Thank you for doing that.
It's interesting because we knew that there is a space kind of thing, but the concept, the way you put up the childish and the playfulness, that gave some new information. Oh, this is how we need to interpret in a practical life, like how
Hari, I have one recommendation for you.
Sure.
I want you to increase your vocabulary.
Yeah.
I give you a life-changing topic and you say it's interesting, and you say it's good, and someone gives you a chocolate, it's interesting. You have the same thing for both. I feel like, what? You need to say different thing. You said, Chinmai, that was amazing. It was mind-blowing. That's interesting, Chinmai. That's interesting. Come on, I need you to increase your vocabulary.
Sure.
Different degrees of and it's good for you on speaking. And of course. Yeah. Say the same thing. I want you to now share it. Now tell, because the reason you don't increase your vocabulary is because you feel like everything is interesting. I want you to distinguish, start observing it with integrity and distinguishing between good, better, best. Start distinguishing them, people, because everything is a gradient.
Yeah.
Put information.
I would say, I would say it was different. The perception you gave is a different.
It's different. Okay, fine.
It's amazing.
Mind-blowing, and you threw a bomb on our head. Our brain. Think.
Good.
It's exploded. The brains exploded in pieces. We have to reunite.
Now you're rearranging the furniture in the head.
Yes. I just forgot to put the chairs there.
Good.
I think it was interesting, but it was very exceptional.
Yeah.
Because Chinmay, sadly, this is the first time ever I'm speaking in public about this issue. I was working with the Punjabi community for 8 years doing free cook shows, which was my lifetime given to the community. And the very staunch believers who are very, patriotic will say, oh my God, she's not wearing an apron. Oh my God, she's squeezing the lemon with bare hands. She should be wearing gloves when she's cooking or when she's cutting garlic. Oh, eek, And I was sensitive at that time, and nobody coached me to say, look, what the heck, just let them bark. I did that for another 4 years, and guess what? I've given it up, and now I regret every bit. And what you're saying today is a picture rewinding all back to me. Wow. I'm actually in tears,
Wow.
Wow.
Really feel bad that my kitchen is sitting idle. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I accepted that, saying, oh, well, I can never please my community. But yes, there were a handful who loved it, many who loved it, and who still miss it. But then I just said, look, I'm just not going to go back. If I'm going to go back, I need to be paid. And then the TV company was not agreeing to pay me because I've done 8 years of free service. Yeah. It's like doing 12 hours recording a day every 4 weeks. And initially they didn't even pay me for the produce. I used to buy myself, and then I insisted, and then it was
good. Well, I'm so glad that you opened shared, because you see, you applying the concept of space in your own life, and you'll start seeing what you once had and what you don't have now is because at some point you invalidated someone, or you accepted someone's invalidation.
And even doing videos now, I'm just so hindering. I used to do them so regular. Yes, my phone is not working, but I used to just jump on and off the videos, do chat shows, do live shows, do health shows, do cook shows. And I've stopped everything. My life is completely at a halt, and I'm looking at a U-turn right now. I don't know. I feel very lost.
So you're in the right place, Manjit. So all you have to do is increase your space. All you have to do is go back and be willing to it shrunk. Now I want you to just expand. That's all. Expand your space, grow, learn, and you have to grow. You have to be a different person. You have to improve. You have to get stronger. So you have to keep doing that anyways, regardless. If you don't improve and get stronger, you are going down. If you improve, you just to stay the same, Manjit, you have to improve.
I'm really stuck.
You okay, darling? We're here for you, don't worry.
My whole career is a standstill. And now the fact that I can't even use my machines in my clinic, everything is idle, you know, and I'm just grounded in a black hole now.
Okay. So find one thing in your life right now which is beautiful and start from there. Start one thing which is bad and start from there. Slowly expand your space, Manjit. That's all it is. Find one thing, set a gradient. Set a gradient.
I've just given up.
I know, I can see that. So that's why you have to set a gradient, small one, nothing big, small, and keep going slowly. Forget trying to be who you were before. It's going to take you a while, or it's going to take instantly. You don't know that. But you have to be willing to be you. That's what happens when you accept invalidation and you do invalidation. This is how the soul gets shrunk. So when you next time criticize someone or judge someone, you know you're not only crushing the other person's soul, your soul is also getting crushed.
Yeah.
And the worst thing was the producers and the TV company would come back to me and say, "Oh, do you know we got a complaint? You're not using your glove. Or you're not using the gloves to squeeze out a lemon, or you're not cutting with the with gloves."
I know.
You know, so
I know, but
I thought that was such a blow to me that they shouldn't have given me that message. They should have said, "Look, do you
I know
at home?" You know.
that's true. Now, see, I want each and every one of you to go to make a list of one homework today. It's not part of the official 10-day Launchpad. Well, this whole session was not part of the 10-day Launchpad, but for some reason it became today. So I want you to go and make a list of one thing you want to improve in your life.
Sure.
And write down the pluses and the minuses that can happen for that thing. Okay, step 1, write what you want to improve. Whether video marketing or cooking or coaching or whatever you want to improve. One thing. Listen to my instructions. If you are that you have to follow. That's the agreement you and I have had, that you are going to listen to my instruction. One thing you want to improve. Second step, write down 3 good things about it. 3 good things about you, why you are good for it. Okay.
Yes.
And 3 things why you are going to fail at it.
Could fail at it.
Or will fail at it, whatever it is.
Okay.
3 things why you will fail at it and 3 things why you will succeed at it.
Okay.
You'll write that? Are you writing it, Manjit?
Yeah.
Good. 3 things why you will succeed and 3 things why you will fail. That's step 2. Step 3, be willing to accept all the things you have written. Read it out loud and say, you know what, Chinmai, I'm willing to accept, read out the pluses and read out the minuses and say, I'm willing to accept all. And then suddenly your space will slowly increase.
lost about, I think, just about 1.5 stones, maybe 2 stones of weight, just in this whole saga, you know.
Okay. So I want to stay, but I have an appointment at 4 o'clock, and I know it's what do you call? This was not a normal 10-day Launchpad syllabus. We went very deep today, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Good. So I have to leave now. So before I leave, you have your homework. Yes, Maloi. What else?
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. Wait, hang on. So can you tell me what you took away from today? What is your win?
For me, my wins is you have to accept, you're willing to accept both sides. It's either positive or negative. Just accept it and keep on focusing on yourself. Be constant in improving yourself.
How will that help you? By accepting both, how will that help you, Louis?
You'll not be focusing on what other people will tell you. You'll not be focusing on the noise or whatever is that. All you need to do is to focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself and you will improve.
Good. Now but how will that help you? What is the how will that help you right now? You're telling me what I taught you, but how will that help you?
Well, with that, that helps me to do the things that I really need to do and keep on doing it.
That's it. That is your win.
Yeah.
That is your win. Do you understand? You now know that you have more powerful way to do. You know why you have to do what you need to do. That is your win, Louis. Because if you share what I taught you, others will not understand. But what they'll understand is, I found out today why I need to do what I need to do and keep on doing no matter what. Bam, that is your win. Because that is a commitment to you. Louis, did that make sense?
Yes.
The reason why I'm correct, I am helping you improve how you state your win is because it has to be meaningful to you.
Yeah.
Only then you will have confidence next, because that meaningful attack, because now you know I will do what I need to do no matter what. I will keep on doing. Bam, that is what is in your head now.
Yes.
That is your win. Thank you, Louis.
Thank you.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Could I say, so basically when I did that video, the one that we were encouraged to do, and I did it and I got some feedback and I had a connection. I had somebody which didn't work out quite so well, and I think the challenge at the time was, oh, I can't do another video maybe, but I know now, even if I'm sending the same message, it's not exactly the same message, and irrespective of whether that comes to something or not, I will continue to do the video, even if I'm saying something similar. It will change slightly because I don't know who my audience is going to be and what the response is going to be. Irrespective of that, I will still continue to do the video.
Well done. Good. And if you do the same video, you're not improving. You're going down. The more you improve, the more you get better, the more you change different strategies, you learn new things, you're improving, going everywhere, then you're being constant.
Yeah.
If you're like, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing, I'm going to do the same thing, I'm hoping I'll get better results, is not going to happen. That's when people will jump in and start criticizing.
Yeah. So but you're saying have variety as well. That's what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that keep improving.
Okay.
That's all.
That will come from variety.
Okay. If improvement means variety to you, then it's variety.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Who's next? Who wants to share?
My means be playful.
Okay.
Don't be childish.
How will that help you? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, to take the responsibilities for the clients, and at the same time look for the improvements, and encourage them with those improvements. Like,
Good. So how will that help you? What is the real win?
the real win is I feel more confident with the engagement, with the client engagement. I will
Good.
not feel whether if I'm really helping the clients, or is it just what direction we are heading. So that will give you the right composition in the engagement.
Yes, you need to change how you share a win. Hari, I want you to pump. You have so much energy, but I can see you are suppressing yourself. You're sharing a win and you are going flatline.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll give it a try. But this is this is me, Chinmay. This is also something.
Trust me, you were not born like this. You were not born like this. Trust me. When the moment you came out, you were not like, okay, no. You were not crying and crying. You were being playful. Something happened because of which you are controlling yourself from expressing freely.
No, I did share the win. I okay. Maybe you can just help me understand where you felt the
You're hesitant. Is it because I feel that you're not letting yourself go free? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see how you're thinking, but you're feeling like you're stopping yourself from being who you really want to be. Maybe I'm wrong.
Just thinking. I don't know, but the thing I want to say is being more responsible will definitely give me an opportunity to find the ways to improve, and encourage my clients for them to succeed.
Okay. What is your win? How is this going to help you? What is your improvement?
That's what by being playful, I can find my own improvement areas. I can find my own improvement areas.
Improvement. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll find your own improvement areas. Okay. Good.
Okay. That will help the clients to find their exciting moments.
But right now, do you have clients?
I have just group members. I don't have clients.
Then focus on what will help you now. See, your win is on something you don't have yet. What is your win right now? Will this help you to get clients? Will this help you to be playful, to go and make an offer, make a sales pitch, and be willing to lose? That's why I'm drilling you down to the real win, because it is all of these are, it's either your lack of awareness or lack of integrity.
Yeah, I would say awareness for sure.
So you don't have clients right now, but you're worried about clients. Doesn't make sense.
Because that's where I feel I can be more expressive. Like, unless I have.
No, you are expressive. Clients will come to you because you're expressive. You're putting a condition that let them clients come, then I'll be expressive. No. Clients will come because you're expressive.
Chinmay, how about, there are two kinds of people. There's introvert and there is extrovert. What I can say is, maybe on the part of Harry, he's a little bit of introvert type of person.
Hari, do you think you're introvert, extrovert?
Yeah, I would agree with Louis, because it's been a while. It's been.
Well, it's got nothing to do with introvert or extrovert. I'll tell you both, all of you. These are all complex systems, complex words used by.
But you also have an appointment, Chinmay, because I know we are asking all your questions and making your time.
I will go. There is no place to hide here, Hari. Wait.
Sure. Okay. Thanks. I mean, I really like your interest to explain, but just
Introvert,
also concerned
extrovert
about
is
your.
all complex mumbo jumbo
Okay.
words. It's just your space. That's all. Introvert, extrovert. No, that's all.
Mhm.
Someone has invalidated you. That's why. That's all.
But it's also I also feel it's not that someone has told. It's also myself realize a few times.
When you're born, doctor doesn't put a stamp on your bum cheek. Introvert. Go. Extrovert. Go. They don't do that. You were not born an introvert. You were not born an extrovert. You developed into that person based on your space being squashed by you or by others. That's all. By
Yeah.
who the first 3 years of your childhood determines what type of a person you become for the rest of your life. That's it. So check in the mirror that you don't have an introvert stamp on your bum cheek, Hari.
Of course
You
not.
don't have it. So you are fine. You are a free person.
No, but just to classify, I mean,
Yes, you
I'm
can
not
check in
saying.
the mirror. If you want to clarify, you can check.
No, I didn't say clarify. Classify.
Classify. Fine. But you have been classifying that all your life. Has it helped you? If if there's a knowledge, you're using it to justify your situation, it should help you. Yes, correct or no?
Yeah.
That's what makes us human beings. We're saying we're intelligent people. That means intelligence is the ability to see the truth. That's what intelligence is. Ability to see the truth. So if you are using a term, I am introvert, that's my classification. So that's fine. But ask yourself, is that information helping you, Hari?
At least it is giving a point from where we can start.
It's justifying you. You're just using it as a hiding place. You know that's true. You're just using it as a place to drop your responsibility. Because trust me, if someone gives you £1 million, or if someone in your family is under danger, introvert, extrovert doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You
of
will be
course.
out.
Yeah.
So what is this introvert, extrovert? You
No,
see,
let's
decide,
say.
oh, today I'll be introvert, tomorrow I'll be extrovert. What is this? You know it's a lie.
Okay, I can give
false data.
I can give an example, Chinmay. Let's say if there's a new topic given to person A, a person B. I say if a person A can pick up, few subjects and explain or debate on a given subject very easily without any discomfort, he is extrovert. And if some person struggles, take his time and find his ways to express and participate in the debate, I say I classify them in an introvert. So that is my classification. So
has it helped you? Does it help you in making Facebook videos? Does it help you in making sales pitches? Does it help you in helping your clients? Does it help you in creating groups and engaging with groups? Does it help you? That piece of information, does it help you to get you from where you are to go from where you are?
Okay.
Does it help
to answer you? At least it will help to focus which area you need to be more conscious, where in which area you need to be more careful.
Okay.
Maybe the rest of the area, let's say I know I have knowledge, I know I have experience, I know I can practice. So
I know
there I need not spend my time, I need not spend my energy. So I rather spend my time, energy in the coaching style or the way I explain things, or way I express the minute details. So that will help. I will not say classifying introvert or extrovert, but if I know the details, since I'm an introvert, or since I will take more time to gather details and participate in a debate, so I will be careful or conscious to pick up the subject or to pick up the words in expressing my ideas. So that will help.
Fine. If that is going to help you, then it's going to bring in you sales, it's going to bring in you new clients, it's going to help you make Facebook videos, it's going to help you do all of that. If that is your truth, because that's going to help you then. And be aware to keep checking your knowledge every now and then, and keep removing it as false data every now and then. It's like it's like cleaning your car. There will be false data. You have to keep washing stuff out. You have to keep the truth and remove the lies.
Yeah. That's how we could progress.
Okay. So this is your truth for now. Well done for sharing it and having the courage to reveal, and also at the same time, I know this is a safe place, but I know you've taken the courage to do that. So at the same time, keep expressing yourself. Facebook can be, you feel it's vulnerable, but you did such an amazing job yesterday. Keep shining, keep sharing what you have, keep growing.
Yeah. That's the aim.
That's the aim. Good. Okay. Perfect. So I have to leave now. It's 4 o'clock. Thank you. Do you still like me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Write your wins. Trust me. You have not written your wins from yesterday. Write your wins today. Wins in the group.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.